Okay, so I'm here at the gas station now, or the petrol station if you prefer. So this is a view of it. I'm sorry my windows are really dirty right now. I actually have to go get my car cleaned sometime soon. If you go to a lot of shopping centers, there are actually places that can clean it for you. There are men who wear... So as I was saying before, if you go to a lot of shopping centers, there are actually men who are wearing blue or red uniforms who can clean your car for you. So here I am. This is actually always full service in Qatar, and for my small car I have never spent more than $9 filling up the full tank. I mean, when it is on bare bones empty, $8, $9, that's it. When they say that gas is cheaper than water out here, it is really very true. Alright, so I'm here at City Center. Thankfully, on a Saturday morning, it is incredibly easy to find a parking spot. You can see, like, look at all of these spaces. This is the most beautiful thing. Because usually, like, you come in the afternoon or the evening on a weekend, there is just no chance at all of finding anything remotely easily. You can certainly find something, but you probably will have to drive a bit far up, deal with a lot more traffic. You won't have just these vast numbers of empty spaces. So anyways, that was really exciting, and now I'm gonna go inside and buy myself a coffee and then go buy my movie ticket. I'm actually here for a really early showing. It's 10:20, yes, right now, and the movie is going to start at 11. In order to be able to fit it into my very busy schedule, I had to come to an early showing. Oh well. It's better that I see it than I don't, and possibly by coming to an early showing, that means that there will be less people in the theater, which is always kind of nice, especially for popular, relatively new release movies. Alright, so I am really excited. I just got my ticket for Age of Ultron. One thing to note about Qatari movie theaters that is different than Canada is you actually have to choose a seat and then you have to go to your assigned seat. So I am in F7, and when I bought this ticket there was actually nobody else who was sitting in that row at all. So I might actually have my own private row. There also wasn't anyone sitting in the back section at all, so who knows, I might have my own private section. You know, this is one of the benefits of going to early morning showings. Also got my coffee. It's from Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf is probably my second favorite Western coffee chain in Qatar. My first favorite by far is Costa, but I don't know if there is a Costa in City Center, and I knew where the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf was, so it just was super easy to pop over there, get a cappuccino, which the foam on it was divine. I've now finished it, but like, it was thick foam, the way that foam on a cappuccino should be. Anyways, I will go into Avengers now, into the cafeteria, into the theater, and I'm going to wait, and once I am done, I'll tell you a bit about what I thought about the movie. Oh my god, you guys! Okay, so Avengers Age of Ultron, very awesome. It gave me so many fangirl moments. And if you have never been a fangirl or have never known a fangirl, we just have those moments that are like, where you know, feel a scream just welling up. But of course, when you're in public and you're not at a concert or some sort of venue where that's appropriate, you know that you gotta keep it toned down. But I'm pretty sure I was also sitting beside an Arab woman who is also a fangirl, because yeah, there were definitely some sounds that were coming out of her mouth, and I was like, ah, she must also be a really big fan. And she's getting some of the jokes that you would only get if you knew the Marvel universe. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I also like how they developed certain characters that they didn't develop a lot in the first movie due to time constraints, and they're also getting into team dynamics more, and especially into changing team dynamics simply because, you know, things change with time and different events. So anyways, that was really good. I am now at Beach Tower. I have my appointment to get my hair re-dyed. I think it's just a dye today, maybe a cut. I'll talk a little bit about that later, just in case anybody is interested in if I come to Qatar or move to Qatar, where can I get my hair done? Glow Hair Salon is probably the most popular place for women to get their hair done if they want a Western or American style salon. There is also one called Desert Princess. I am not familiar with Desert Princess myself, but I do have some friends who go there and are really, really satisfied with that. I am, however, still satisfied with Glow, which is why I continue to come to Glow. Alright, see you later. Alright, so here is my hair, newly dyed, and with me being oh so very beautiful. So the reason why I'm dyeing my hair right now is I am actually naturally a brunette, but I was dyeing my hair blonde for a very long time. So right now I am trying to color match it so that when I go to Taiwan, my hair will just grow out naturally and the color that's dyed on top of the blonde will just blend naturally in with the blonde color. But it is a process because of course, you know, I dye it, it fades out, dyeing, fading out, and we need to color match everything and make sure that things don't change into a really odd color. So I'm coming pretty frequently now, maybe about every 3 to 4 to occasionally 5 weeks. But overall, it's something that needs to be done. I always feel much better after I have it done. And you know, sometimes it's nice to just get away from the house and, you know, I can do some school-related reading while I'm there, but I can't really do any work, so I find it's very relaxing, actually, to go to the salon and just let them do their own thing, look at my phone, you know, do some Sudoku. That's what I was doing today, even though I usually don't like to do Sudoku. I was kind of like, what the hey, I'll try it out again. So, again, if you're looking for a salon, this is called Glow American Salon. There's also Desert Princess. All of the salons, interestingly, all of the salons and beauty centers in Qatar are for women only unless they otherwise say. Like they will say on the door or have a sign that has an X through the word men or an X through what's supposed to be the figure of a man, women only, or no men, or women and families only. So it's an interesting little difference between Qatar and between Canada and other Western countries. Anyways, it has started to rain just a little bit, but that kind of sucks because I actually did get my car washed. It was very cheap at City Center. Usually it's 15 rial, this was 10, but I got my car washed, and naturally, law of the land is, if you wash your car, immediately thereafter, it's going to rain on your car, or at least that seems to be the law of the land this year. There's a lot of rain this year, which is actually, I kind of like it because I like having a bit of weather variation. I just hate the whole, my car is dirty, I'm finally going to wash my car, and now it rained on my car. And of course, because there's dust on the car to begin with, all those little speckles of rain that come down just end up making dots on your windshield and on your window. Like you can see, look at all these dots here. Yeah, you can see there's a little tiny bit of rain, a little drop right there. When I said it's raining, I mean a really little bit, but the thing is, these little bits of rain can cause a lot of dirt to accumulate on your car. But still, it's not as bad as being in Canada with the snow melting in the springtime and then all of the dust and like mud and sleet and grossness that gets all over cars then. But, you know, it's the price you pay for living in a temperate climate. And this, I don't pay this price very often, really, all things considered, and it's a tiny, tiny price to pay. Anyways, I will see you later. Bye-bye.